Hello there, Capricorn. My name's Frankie, and this reading is going to be for Capricorn for October of 2017. Your sun, moon, and rising sign. I'd advise all of you to look at all three of those. It gives us a bigger overall perspective of the month. Now, I don't believe these cards are going to go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month for us. And what I've done here is I've pulled 4 cards for the month, and we'll use the bottom card on the deck for overall view of the month, pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I'm an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. So for the time of this reading, all of us are Capricorns named Frankie, I guess. Anyhow, I'm not an astrologer. So what I did was look up the astrology for us, and it's in our 10th house, and that's credit, ambition, patronage, your business, occupation, career, officials, parent, government, honors, popularity, everything that goes along with that. And we have some words here before we start. They're interesting, and these are interesting cards. We have peace, transformation, obedience, harmony, and love. And the cards kind of go along with that, which makes me kind of feel good for us for the month. But anyhow, Capricorn, I was looking down at these cards and I was thinking, well, where's that come in? But maybe it absolutely does, because our bottom card on the deck is the 10 of Wands, rods in this deck, but 10, look at this poor guy, he's carrying all these sticks by himself. And I was thinking, God, I think I'm glad I'm not Capricorn for this month, but it's carrying a heavy load. Now, when we get this card, and remember it's a number 10 too, and it can mean that we're carrying a heavy load. We have a lot of responsibilities on our plate, but we have the energy, the ability to carry this heavy load. Sometimes though, and I think might come down because we're Capricorn, we carry loads that we don't have to. So other people, maybe this is going to come in different areas of each one of our lives. It'll fall down in a different, area. But a lot of times with this card, you have to look around you. Are there people in the workplace that are handing me their work, and I'm Capricorn? I'm the hardest worker there is in the world, right? And I just keep taking it and taking it. And now all of a sudden, I'm doing 3 people's job and not mine. So, just mine, rather, I want to say like that. So, what kind of deal is this? That's exactly what's going through my head. What kind of deal is this? Such and such has this job. This is my job. If this is coming down at work, this is my job, not these other 2 people that keep throwing their work on my desk and walking away. Maybe I'm going to have to speak up, or say, I can't handle anymore today. I'm just way too busy. So if it's in a family situation, like maybe this is my husband or wife, and they're saying, oh, you do this. I don't feel like doing it. It's their job. So every single time I turn around, I just thought about that because I'm the one washing clothes today. Every time I turn around, I'm washing clothes, right? And you said you'd wash clothes every other week, but you're not doing it. So, get on the stick. This ain't my week, it's your week. Could be, all the kids. They get up at nighttime and walk away from the table and leave me there. Not only did I cook the dinner, I got to do the cleanup and wash up and load the dishes and get everything ready for the lunches in the morning. With this card, if we are taking on too much, right, it throws us out of balance. That word harmony, right, that we got to begin with, throws us out of balance. It makes us aggravated. Sometimes we're carrying this load willingly. Maybe our husband and wife is working all these hours extra, and we're stuck doing all the house chores. So we take it on willingly because our work's stable and theirs has all these extra things coming into it right now. But you have to look with this card. Is it something I'm doing, like maybe I'm doing on a project at work, right? So I'm working extra hard, I'm putting in all these extra hours, but I'm doing it willingly because I know then the project is finished and they have offered me a promotion if I can do this project right. So now I'm really excited, right? So I'm willingly taking the load. But I notice with this card a lot of times we're not really willingly taking the load. It's kind of getting shoved on us. But if it is in a career path and we're using it like that, or in a partnership and our other partner is really indisposed right now, so we're taking on extra things, we're doing it willingly, and we have the ability and capacity to do it lovingly, you know, because we're trying to help, we like our partnership or whatever, or we want that promotion, and that's what was offered when we finish this really hard, rough time, okay? Feels rough, you know, because I'm just wore out, you know, but I'm doing it if I have to. Now, our next card here, and I have to say, when I laid these cards, Spirit told me a lot of times, maybe with this position, what they're talking, if this is in our career, okay? A lot of times we get things just shoved or dumped on us. But that, you know, like we have a lot of power in our hands, but not a lot of support, is what they're saying. So, what they're telling me for this month, and I'm hearing it really clearly with this card, make sure that this, I've consulted my boss or husband or wife before I make a decision. Do not confront people that are in authority over me, like direct confrontation or blowing my cork for absolutely no reason. Peace is our top word there, but they are also showing us that through that word obedience, you know, if the boss says, I need this and this and this, the boss needs this and this and this. So if my husband, wife, partner, whatever says, I have to do this, this, and this, I need you to do this and this, we're not going to get into a big old fight. We're going to understand there's a reasoning behind why we're doing that. So peace is top priority because this is going to transform a situation around us to the best, you know? That brings harmony, love, everything. Because our next card here is a 7 of rods in this deck, wands, my old deck, so I guess they're interchangeable. But this is a card of courage and determination. And this is a card of someone who stands up and defends their self. Sometimes they're defending their self against open enemies or competition, right? And maybe this, if this was in the workplace, if my project gets done and it's done right, and we're Capricorn, we're real meticulous with our details and hard workers, we're going to get that promotion, right? But we want to do it, if we have to speak up for ourselves, right? We want to do it in the right manner, because that's what's going to cause the transformation word to happen. So let's say we're on this project. These are like examples and all I can think of right at this moment. This project's been given to us at work, and all these other people, we have to get it done. We got to get it done in a timely manner, and everybody's throwing things at us. We have to speak up. But there's a way of speaking up that is non-confrontational. It's a statement of facts very clearly. I'm busy. I am really busy, and although I'd like to help you, even if it comes a little apologetically this month, I'd really like to help you, but obviously the boss has told me this is my job and I've got to get it done. This brings good things because we can stand up for ourselves. We can speak our mind if there's detractors coming. We can, but there's a way that is assertive and not aggressive. That's what they're telling us. Peace and harmony are two of our words. Peace and harmony cause this transformation. Okay? So I cause transformation when I speak up for myself in an appropriate manner, and this brings to me money, funds, promotion, if that's what it is. If I've helped my husband, wife, or whatever by taking on extra burdens this month or whatever, that they have appreciation for it. Maybe we get to go out to dinner or something pretty fun, or later after this little rocky period's over with. Now I'm going to tell you, Capricorn, I've told every one of the signs, I hope, I really don't feel this month is going to be smooth sailing. And even though I know these cards are not going to go week by week, they will be a theme of things we're going to have to do throughout the month, right? I still believe that this, even though it's rocky, we're going up the hill, we're right at the top, and it's like, I'm done. Then we go down the hill because we got to handle all these burdens, right? And it's like, oh crap. But it's short term. But it's a pretty rocky month. It feels weird to me. Like up and down, like as soon as I get one thing finished, something else dumps in there, and then another thing, something else. But there is good things coming. If I stand up for myself in the right way, obviously, I get the promotion, I get my work done on time, I get to go out to dinner, whatever it is. If this is in our partnership, maybe some of us are having a rough time and it's like, hey, you're slacking over here, let's get on. We get this 10 of Pentacles. Now we have 2 tens. So 10 is completion. Fresh, new start, new beginning. Pentacles are earth plane things. This means I can concentrate on my family, on my home. I'm stable. I have steady, secure income. I got the promotion. I got the raise, all those things. And now I'm free, right? And everything has transformed. And I'm at peace, and I can focus once again on the things that I love, that bring me harmony, because I've transformed all these situations. This is like one of the best financial cards. So there's monies coming to me through this. There can be anything earth plane, even like we get to go out to dinner after all this tough time is over, and we have a really good time, or there's a couple other things in here. Maybe we just finished completing school and we're going into this new job that's really top of the line. We couldn't believe, all the work we did really benefited us as much as what it did, because the next card here is the Ace of Cups. So 10 is a compound number, and it reduces to 1. This is another 1. We have 3 ones in here. Fresh new starts, new beginnings, completing all of the tough stuff here with this 10 of Wands, getting all the good stuff with the 10 of Pentacles. Now we have the Ace of Cups coming in. We may have to speak up for ourselves, but we're going to be diplomatic about it. We're going to use our discretion. This is a lovely, wonderful card. Hand coming out of the clouds, giving us fresh new starts, new beginnings. If it was entrepreneurial, it would be the start of a new business, a new creative idea maybe to bring into my business, or maybe because I did this project for my boss, and even though we were on our last working nerve with each other, now we're back in the flow. We have the peace, harmony, the love is going at work, and I'm given a wonderful new project and the promotion, the monies that go with it, all of those things. Some of us, maybe we've been working our butt off saving, let's say with this card, we're working like crazy and we're engaged to be married. And something wasn't going right because we were working like crazy because we're saving up all of the money because we're going to have this beautiful, wonderful wedding. This would be the beautiful, wonderful wedding. But there was a glitch and I had to stick up for myself because my partner maybe was fighting back and forth for it with me, and I had to say what I had to say, but I did it in a diplomatic, tactful manner. So we'll be called, like, probably stand up, but they're saying direct confrontation, more screaming, yelling. Peace is not good because these are good things coming at us. And the other thing that comes with that, Capricorn, is keep secrets secret. It comes with this new fresh start, all 3 ones. If the boss said you're going to get that promotion because you finished this project, if you do it good enough and if it does what I think it's going to do, that's a secret between me and the boss. We don't speak about it and tell every other coworker, hey, guess what? Or we don't tell everybody who knows us, oh, my partner's working really hard because we're going to have this really cool wedding, when he wants it quiet, or he or she wants things quiet. They want to make this transformation exciting, and maybe we're going to do the announcement together. Or if working hard towards buying a home, let's say, and we love our partner and everything because we're going to buy a home because we want to have a child. This would be the child coming in. So it's all really exciting because our next card here, it's saying, what they're saying is we can't ignore orders. That's why the obedience word is there. We don't ignore authority. That can get us in a lot of trouble this month. We don't make the decisions lest we consult with our boss. You know, let's say we think something in this project is going to work better. Then we go to the boss, and if he's like blowing up all over us, we step back a minute. We say, hey, I've really thoughtfully went through this, and I'm consistent on these points, and I'm telling you if we make this little change, it's better, right? Because our next card here, and the boss says, well, okay, calms down. Next card here is the Three of Pentacles. And this is somebody that has a really great skill. That's us, Capricorn. We've transformed it. We have this really great skill. Sometimes with this card too, we could be just adding to our skills too. Normally there's 2 other people on this card. In this deck there isn't. And this would be the card of someone that is skilled at what they do, very skilled at what they do. And the other 2 people are consulting with them, like for the next project. So if we thought about it like that, or maybe we are like adding to this really good skill that we have by maybe going back to school and taking a couple classes or something. This would be the time to transform our life. But we're marketable with this, and finances come because of it. It's a pentacle card. So all of that hard work, all of this having to stand up but doing it in a right manner that brings us the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups and this 3 of Pentacles is all really good things. So we don't, good things. This is more money coming. I'm skilled at what I do. I do it like the best, right? And we are the hardest workers out of all the, signs. I think Capricorn puts their nose to the grindstone, they don't stop. And it's very easy sometimes for them to take on burdens of others, instead of just, because it's easier. Let's put it that way. Easier if I do it myself, I know it's done right, da, 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 da. They're saying, make sure it's one you can handle, okay? Because these are more pentacles, and these bring us that peace, that ability to get that Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups here, where we have focus on family and the things that are important to us. Let me put it that way because it's a general reading. Things that bring harmony, love, peace into our life. We have to be a little obedient right now, so that if don't invite the fight. That's exactly what they just said to me. Don't invite the fight, and it's going to come out very good for us. I mean, very good. Let's see what's in here else. Man, I know that I see this, and usually with that Seven of Rods here, you do have to speak up. But they're saying to us, don't ignore orders, right? If there's someone above us and they say, this is what I want, don't ignore it. Maybe I might have to speak, like I got a little bit easier, a little bit better way. It might work out better. And maybe if we're an employee, it is our job to make our boss look good. So maybe helping them in this way gets us an even faster promotion. Yeah, I kind of thought, don't ignore orders, right? Don't ignore them. Don't invite the fight. And don't make decisions without making sure, okay? Whether it's in our family life, our home life, or our career, or whatever. Our whole lives are going to start transformation this month. We want it good. We want it done right. And we have trustworthy guidance to go with that. And as you can see, the angel's right over his shoulder. He's writing everything down that she's speaking to him. It says and that goes right with this, kind of like obeying the order. Trustworthy guidance. You receive this wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. Boy, Capricorn, we really do have an excellent month, and those words, just obedience being thrown in there, kind of threw me for a second, but I understand it now. Like accenting, if we're at work, accenting the affairs of the people maybe that are above us, showing that we're really responsible. We're Capricorn, we are really responsible, we're hard workers, we do those things, but making sure we're doing them because this is our job and what we want to do. Because if we do them, because we want to, they're not a burden. We're doing them because we want to do them. And because we want to, we have the energy and the capacity to take it on, okay? The rest of it says the angels gave you this card because they want you to believe in your ideas, which are answers to your prayers, and you can trust them. You'll be supported as you move forward and put your ideas into action, as long as you check in with your angels regularly for continued guidance. If you ever feel vulnerable, ask your angels to reassure you with emotional, spiritual, and material support. You got all of them here, Capricorn. Here's your emotional support. That's what a cup card is, your emotions. And here's your material support. And you have the skills, you can do it. You have the skills. We have this 3. If you need to brush up on something, go take a class if you have to. The additional meanings are, don't worry about the details as they take care of themselves as you go along. Go for it. Your idea is valid, divinely inspired, and you're safe to make those changes and move forward. That's our transformation word. Well, Capricorn, that's our reading for October, and I want to tell each and every one of you thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes and your comments. I read each and every one. I don't get a lot of time to write you back, but I make sure I read every single one and I appreciate them. Normally I say all the information's down below the screen, but YouTube changed something, so up here or up there, there'll be a little picture of me. You can shut me off if you don't want to see me. If you want to see me, you can go directly to the website by hitting that little thing up there, or in the About section, wherever it is on a computer. If you just want to neb about me at the website, or if you want to make an appointment, all the information's there to be able to do that. And to everybody I've met through doing these YouTube videos, and everybody I've met through 28 years of doing readings, I want to tell you all, it was an honor and a privilege to serve each and every one of you. I really have a good job. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month, Capricorn. Bye-bye.